so many matchups with Giannis and with the Bucks over the years. How much do you get up for a game like this?
They're always exciting, just fun. He's obviously one of the best players of our game for a lot of years, and anytime you get to compete, with the top guys is always special.
What is like your comfortability level at this point, physically, and then also just like, acclimating yourself with the team?
It continues to get better. I'm still, just finding myself, and most importantly, I'm feeling healthy again, which is good, and hopefully I'll be able to continue to play more and more.
Al, tonight you came off the bench and kind of danced along the stat sheet there. Is this a game like this more like what you expected when you came to this team?
My impact, I feel like it's on anything that I have to do with winning, and making winning plays, and whether it's rebounding, whether it's assists. Obviously, I know I can shoot the ball, so being able to be a floor spacer for the group and shoot. So just impacting in different ways. But this was a game that a lot of that came together, which was nice. And for me, it's how do I continue to have this type of games moving forward to help our team.
You saw Melt go off tonight and get 22 points. I mean, he's been looking for a shot, but he seems like he's found it a little bit. What was it like to see him?
Yeah, it was just good for him shooting it with confidence, and even after a couple misses, he was right there shooting it again, and being aggressive and getting to his spots when he needed to. Defensively, he brings a lot to us as well. So it was just nice to see him kind of break out and do his thing.
What have you noticed procedurally that's working offensively the last X amount of games? I think you guys are 7-3 in the last 10. What's working procedurally on offense?
I feel like it has to do with we're turning the ball over less, which that's the first thing there, and I think that has to do with our spacing is much better, and we're getting organized quicker. I feel like when we get in trouble is when we don't we're playing fast and we don't know what to do and we don't get to our positions and things like that, and I feel like our guys are doing a better job of getting to spaces quickly, and that way we can operate and move it a little bit. So I think that has a lot to do with that, the spacing and getting organized.
Hi, Al. Steve praised Draymond's focus since that rough stretch of a few games. And Steph also talked about the focus of the group. I mean, what do you sort of observe both with Draymond and the whole unit in terms of just everybody being on the same page?
You could definitely, Draymond does so much for the team, and the ball's in his hands a lot, and he's making passes that are very difficult passes, and reading the game in real time and really fast, and there's a lot that goes into that. And I just think that, when Coach is saying that, it's just for him to have a little bit more of awareness of making sure that he takes care of the ball, and he addressed it, and he's doing a better job with that. But also I think we're helping him too, with my point is, guys are getting to space, and it's not all so clogged up and everything.
You mentioned earlier, finally kind of feeling healthy, getting a rhythm. How difficult was the injury issue you went through?
Just very challenging, because, when you have a soft tissue or there's other aches and things going on, you can kind of, work through that. But the nerve thing, it's very, very tricky. I've never experienced that before, and it was challenging. It was challenging, and now the fact that we've worked really hard. Our performance group has worked really hard to get me to this position, and now I'm able to play more minutes and feel very confident with my body. So I'm just very happy with that now.
How did it start affecting you? How did you kind of I guess start to feel the nerve issue?
It was it's been a while now, but it was can't recall the game, but it was in November. like I think it was 22nd, so somewhere around there. But that's when I initially, had the injury, and then against Philadelphia, I still didn't feel quite right, and then I aggravated again, and that's when the performance staff was like, hey, we have to make sure that we're careful and we take care of this. So I stuck with that plan, and we're getting really good results.